Namaskar, it's Sandeep Desai here. I have a deep background in martial arts, meditation and yoga. I hold 5th degree black belt in Okinawan Shorin Matsubaya Shiryu Karate, which I acquired in Okinawa, Japan in 1997. I have been a teacher of the Chinese martial art called Tai Chi for the past 22 years. And I've also been an intense yoga practitioner for more than 25 years. So 41 years of my life today, I'm 55 years of age. So 41 years of my life have been spent on breathing, living and eating martial arts and yoga. However, today's video is not about yoga or Tai Chi or karate. In fact, I would like to speak to you a little bit about my diet and nutrition, because I've often been asked that what do I put into my system to be able to thrive and to be able to function at my peak or to feel at my best. I was raised as a vegetarian, and I remained one till about 10 years ago. And I was being on a vegetarian diet. I was regularly consuming milk and all dairy products. And then it was brought to my notice that milk is not a human food, and we are not supposed to be drinking milk. And somebody correctly pointed out that we are the only species that drinks another species milk, and that really set me to think. And then I also figured out why I was getting bumps on my face all the time. It was because of the milk and the mucus that it was causing in my system. So I decided to cut milk and all dairy products out, and it immediately made a difference to my energy level. My digestion improved, my energy level soared, but still the benefits that I was looking for eluded me. So I was constantly looking for something more, something that took me to the next level in terms of energy, in terms of vitality. Then I discovered a raw vegan diet. So then I decided to cut out all grains, no processed food, and I was so addicted to Indian delicacies like ragda patties and pav bhaji and all the puran poli and so many other Indian tasty dishes that I just couldn't do without. But I tried to remain firm, and I wanted to see that what kind of results this raw food diet is going to bring me. But honestly, it was way too difficult for me to stick to 100% raw diet, because I had been consuming cooked foods for such a long time that every cell of my body had become of cooked food. So when I tried to dispense with all cooked foods, my body was retaliating. It was hitting me back. And in fact, I remember that first few weeks after I went raw, it made my mind scramble. I was so much confused, and I was on the verge of madness. I was constantly yearning and craving for some cooked food. So then I said that maybe this is not for me, and I started incorporating some cooked food in my diet, and I felt a whole lot better. But whenever I managed to do a 100% raw food diet, though at one level I crave for cooked food, at another level I felt so good, I felt so light, I felt so clean that I can't really express in words. But it was always going to be difficult living in a country like India, where everybody relishes cooked foods all the time. So still I did not want to give up trying to stay on raw. So what did I do? I started following intermittent fasting. And then I also decided that I would eat cooked food only once in a day. So my typical day these days is like I don't eat anything till about 12 o'clock. So till 12 I do not even drink water most of the time. So now you might question me that, how can you stay without water for such a long period of time, considering that I'm a martial artist and my day begins with some intense practice. So my answer would be that I eat so many fruits. I mean, the quantity is so huge, and I also start my day with some green juice. And also I do not pressure cook my cooked food. Most of my veggies are steamed, so that retains some of the water, though not fully. But this is how I manage to stay hydrated, so I don't feel the lack of water till at least about 12 o'clock. And then my first meal invariably starts with a green juice. So I have got this in front of me. So this is a glass of green juice. In this there is cucumber, there is kale, there is celery, there is ginger, then I have put some lime, and what else? I think, yeah, that's about it all. I am told that kale has got more calcium than even milk. Milk, actually, people think that milk gives you calcium, but it does give you, it takes away more calcium than it gives you. In fact, it makes your bones brittle and weak in the time to come. So milk is not bad, but it is good only, a cow's milk is good only for the baby cow, not for humans, because it is made up with animal protein, and which is not good for human bones. So this is how I start my day, a glass of green juice, and this has made an enormous difference in my energy level, because this has got all the minerals, all the fiber, all the vitamins, all the plant water that your body needs to be able to function, and also to be able to reach your peak. Then an hour later, I follow this with a seasonal fruit. These days mangoes are in season, so my go-to fruit has been mango. In fact, I haven't eaten anything but mango for the past 2 months. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. Not even once I have eaten anything else apart from mangoes for the past 2 months. And so this is my green juice, and these are my lip smacking delicious cereal mangoes. And these are organically grown and naturally ripened, and there are about 8 mangoes, and I might even more. I make sure that I eat fruit to my heart's content. And you might ask me that where do you get your protein from? In fact, every living cell is made up of protein and fat. Any fruit contains between 1 and 7% protein, which is more than enough. There is enough fat in any fruit. People think that fruit doesn't have any fat. There is fat and protein in every fruit. You just have to make sure that your system is clean and efficient, so that you can absorb all the vital nutrients that a fruit has to offer. So this is going to be my lunch. In the evening, it depends, it's not the same every day. Sometimes it's fully raw. I have a huge salad in which I will put some nuts, some seeds. It will have romaine lettuce, it will have tomatoes, it will have cucumber, it will have celery. And I don't do meat snacking between the meals, so this will keep me feeling full for at least 6 to 7 hours. So I hope you have got something, some vital information that you might be looking out for. I hope you find this video useful, and if you do find it valuable, please subscribe to my channel and give this video your valuable thumbs up. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead.